Hello there, good morning to you all and a huge welcome to the channel. Today's addiction is the love-hate relationship we all have with undercutting, and is it worth it in 2024? So grab a coffee and get comfy and let's find out. Undercutting in World of Warcraft happens, it's part of the whole auction house experience and honestly something we all have to deal with on a daily basis. Every single player in-game has their own views and opinions on this subject, from a long list of why you should to why should not, and everything in between. Undercutting in-game will never change, nor will players stop doing it. These are just facts, and the sooner people realize this, the better it will be for them. This video is just my own thoughts on this matter. It will change nothing, but it may open a few players' eyes, you never know. Please be totally aware, the auction house in World of Warcraft is basically an open battleground. Trading on the auction house is a class of PvP whether you like it or not. It's harsh, cutthroat and evil. Even the person you thought was your best friend in-game will be happy to stab you in the back for a few extra sales. Yes, this is WoW. This is life, deal with it. The best way to look at the markets is to split the entire auction house into two separate segments. One side being reagents and consumables. Basically anything that gets brought and used on a daily basis will fall into this category. Transmogs, recipes, mounts, anything that is not a daily necessity will be found here. Starting with the non-necessities. With these items and markets, most if not all players will undercut, simply due to how much the items they are trying to sell are worth and the time scale at which they can possibly take to sell. So undercutting on mounts, transmogs, and so forth are common practice in World of Warcraft. As long as you do not kill the markets, no one really cares. The reagent and consumable market, on the other hand, is a different story altogether, and you should never be undercutting, full stop. So allow me to explain why you should not be undercutting on the reagents markets, as it's hurting your pockets as much as it is mine, even that lady over there. We all get affected by this nonsense, and here is why. I will be using the not hide leather for this example and demonstration, as this market is being affected by undercutting in a big way. These lovely people are trying to sell their not hide leather, and as you can see they are in a line to do so. You come to the auction house after a very long farming session, and you too have not hide leather to sell, so like normal, and despite the shockingly low price you still decide to post the leather. Which means you are now in first place in the line, jumping ahead of everyone else before you. This is the basic mechanics of the auction house. The last person to sell an item is normally the first person to sell, until the next player comes along. So the next player turns up at the auction house, but this player is different, this player is special. This player decides to undercut on the reagent markets, thinking it's a good idea. No matter what. All reagents sell, some may take slightly longer than others, but they all sell. What this turnip has just done is lower the price of the item, thinking it will sell faster, which it will, but only at 4 gold per one. Where if this turnip simply placed their item at the standard price, without undercutting, their item will still sell and fast like before. The only massive difference is you're getting more gold. Reagents and consumables are extremely fast sellers and have absolutely no reason to be undercut, yet players still decide to do so. Every possible reason you can throw at me as to why you would undercut reagents will only be countered with, you will lose gold, not make more. It's rather simple. But again, this is just my own view and 18 years experience in game. Just to illustrate my point further, these are the prices on a lot of leathers, all being affected by players undercutting and killing the prices across the board. Sad to say, but true. And taking one last look at not hide leather again. If you look, the green box was where prices was at about a month or so ago, yellow box being the average price around them times. Now if you look at the red boxes, this just proves my point. Only placing a small amount up it perfectly fine, but what is the point in lowering the gold amount per one at the same time? When at that point in time you place them leathers, you are first in the list, and first to sell your leathers to buyers. So again, what is your logic there, apart from being a complete turnip to yourself and everyone around you? Do you not like gold? Is that what it is? Some people's way of thinking completely baffles me at times, but like I said, each to their own, every player is different. Everyone thinks and plays differently, and I am not here to judge or tell you otherwise. You may have a secret method to making gold under your hat that you're using, and undercutting horribly is part of that method. Who knows? It's your game, play as you see fit. I am only but curious to why players choose to undercut on the reagent markets only. That is it, nothing more, nothing less. Just curiosity. I shall now leave you with a question. You are trying to make gold, so why do you feel the need to undercut? You are already losing gold from posting all the items, so why bother at all? Thank you so much for watching. Next video will be back to normal, I promise. I just had way too many questions as to why do I not undercut. Now you know. Please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons and come join us on Discord. But for now I am off to farm, so like normal, stay warm people, stay safe.